Craig Brown. Is he also a bald dude?
Hey guys, welcome to the Kahuna Strength Podcast, where we help men and women build real sustainable strength for their real life. No trends, no shortcuts, just what actually works and works for us and hopefully works for you too. We're busy adults, parents, professionals, college kids, and we're all just trying to stay strong and healthy and consistent. If you want strength you can live with, you're in the right place.
He is not. He has a full flowing mane of hair.
He does, doesn't he? Look at this guy. He's like,
well, I put a hat on. I had to tame it.
Nice. What's up, Craig? How you doing, man?
Doing well, Andrew. How you doing?
Yeah, good, man. Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you as well. Wow,
So,
really close, Ben. Should I get closer?
That's funny. Yeah.
Ben's
Like,
talking.
I think Ben's just big enough. He just takes up the whole screen as it is.
Hey, he's just letting you know the boss man's in charge. I'm here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, man. So Craig, nice to meet you, man. So you met Ben at Mellow Mushroom, is that right?
Yeah. Met at Mellow Mushroom.
How many years ago was that?
Dude, I was trying to think about. I think we're looking at what, 8 or 9?
Yep. It was, yeah, because we would bring Henley in his car seat carrier.
Oh, don't say that, man, bro. That now I know how old I am. That's just wrong.
That's funny, yeah. I had pictures of Henley pull up. I'm editing that one video, and I had to find an old photo of you, and I was like, who is that? And it was Henley. It was like Henley as a kid, and I was like, well, that's not even Jack. That's Henley. He's tiny too, and he's like got a big smile on his face. I was like, a
lot of birthdays been had there. I'm sure Ben could tell you about his worst birthday there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your worst birthday then?
Yeah,
Ben.
Ben.
My worst.
Yeah, Ben.
So Craig's of his many qualities, he's also a chef, and I told him that I liked jalapenos.
Nice.
And it used to be I would go in and I would just say, hey, man, what am I having today? I'm feeling like a sub or a hoagie or, a calzone. He'd be like, oh, I don't know. What do you want? And this particular time I told him I wanted a hoagie. And I was like, I like it, a little bit spicy. I like jalapenos. I ate the sandwich for 3 days. It was a small sandwich. It was less than a foot long, probably.
Yeah.
And I got 2 bites into it, and he goes, before the heat even registered, I looked at it, and the whole top of it, like I opened it up, the whole top of it was green because he just layered jalapenos on it, which I was kind of okay with. And I don't know what else he put on it. I think his own special hot sauce or something, and and I got 2 bites into it, and I was like, "Whew, that's getting pretty warm." and so he goes, "Oh, you want to do? Is that not hot enough?" I was like, "Oh, it's pretty warm. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad yet. I didn't know."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He goes, "Have you ever done the 1 chip challenge?" And I said, "No. What is that?"
Yeah, please, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Are you going to do it?" I said, well, "Yeah, it's my birthday. I'll do it, dude. I don't care." And he gave me the black coffin-shaped box.
We did it together now. I wouldn't let you do it by yourself.
We did do it together, yeah. It's quite the moment we shared. And then
it comes in a black coffin-looking box?
Yes. Yeah.
That's first red flag right there. Like, cool,
Yeah.
all right. What's in this box?
And I knew that I couldn't handle spicy food, but I had said I was going to do it, so I did it. I ate that chip in 1 bite, and
it's just a chip? It's just a chip?
It's just 1 chip.
It's just 1 chip. Okay.
It looks like a Dorito.
Oh, okay.
And I immediately started sweating, tearing up. My nose was running. I had a special mug. I finished that off, drank all the kids' water, and Craig had he had hidden. Yeah.
It's a big mug, man. It's not small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it back there. And they and Craig he knew what I was in store for and that I couldn't handle it. And he had milk behind the bar waiting for me. And so I had the milk, and then I just packaged up he just got me a to-go box for my sandwich.
Nice, yeah.
What did you call that sandwich, Ben?
Yeah, Ben. What was that sandwich, dude?
I'm not sure you can say it on here. What'd you call that sandwich?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We called it the Devil's Dick.
Nice.
It was aptly named. I mean,
makes sense, yeah.
Because then I was
Birds going in and out, I suppose, so yeah. Oh, yeah. How was that? How was your stomach the day after?
Oh, I got text messages, Andrew. He blew me up. He was pissed.
Yeah. So the next day I was like, oh, well, I'm hungry.
You ate the sandwich the next day?
Yeah. God. Grabbed the part that I had started the day before.
Yeah.
And finished it. And just the scene from the mushroom repeated itself. Sweating. It was just.
And you know what? No, go ahead.
It tasted so good. It really did taste good. I just can't have anything that spicy. I don't know why. I love the taste.
You should take away the word that. You can't have anything spicy, man. We're friends. I've known you that long.
That's funny.
And I was trying to think of how we became friends. I mean, you came in, and I was like, bro, we're the same height. Now, he's got a few more LBs on me. I mean, I'm not small. At that time, I wasn't as big as I am now, but I'm like, dang, this guy's big. And he and his wife, Amy, would come in, and I just started calling him Tiny. And I don't know, we hit it off and whatnot, and just started shooting the breeze. And man, I don't know, it just happened. And some things are meant to be. And now this dude and I, we're the two guys that are like, oh, you're doing that weight? Oh, okay. Let me go up a little bit more. And he's still, look, Ben, I'm not throwing your business out there. You do have, let me do the math, and you got easily 40 pounds on me.
Yeah, probably.
Easily.
I don't know.
However, bro, if you're still near that 280 range, I know you're trying to get to Sparta. You're about the 280 range, and I'm just a little guy. I'm a little guy. I'm down here at 235, just trying to be you. And it's tough. I'm older, so things hurt more. And
right, yeah.
No, we have the same mentality, Andrew. It's, oh, you're going to do that? Okay.
Yeah, our Sunday workouts are pretty fun. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad I don't have that mentality with you. Ben's like, we're going to do this way today. I'm like, I don't know, man. Then maybe we skip a set. We think. He's like,
oh, yeah. Don't work out with both of us, Andrew, because you won't.
Yeah, and I'd like, I'd be hurting. So yeah. Last time we worked out, I probably did more than I've done, probably in a long time. So yeah, I definitely benched more than I'd ever benched before that I remember. So yeah, but I wasn't too sore than that actually the next day. So, but it was a long workout because I was very chatty. So it wasn't. We had plenty of recovery.
Not a lot of talking in our workouts. No.
Yeah.
Well, there might be some. He might say some things towards me if I come up with a workout, like, "Hey, Captain Shoulder Pads, this is a great workout."
We did one workout where it was 90%. We had like 12 exercises. 10 of them were shoulder based. I felt like they were.
No.
Greg said no, but I mean.
Well, when the shoulder injury, you're probably going to be like, hey, this is a little much.
Oh, so. I use that all the time. I always, anytime I'm going light on, overhead farmer carries or something, be like, what are you going light for? Like, oh, I got a shoulder injury. My doctor told me not to.
My doctor told me not to do it, yeah.
Yeah, because he listens to his doctor. Come on, man. We're old. We have injuries. We fight through it.
Yeah. There you go. Well, unless you're me, I'm the opposite. My wife is very much. Well, I say that, but I do like to suffer through some things. But then there's other things where I'm completely the opposite end. Like when I first got my one wheel and I rode it for like 3 hours. I hadn't rode a skateboard in 20 years. I get this motorized thing. I go out and ride it immediately, fall down, face plant, like quick, hard. All the surfers thought it was hilarious. But then I continue to ride it all day. Next day, I'm like waking up. My leg is like full spasm. My knee feels like somebody's beat it with a bat. I call my doctor. I'm like, hey, man, I might need a knee replacement. Something is wrong. And so I go in and see him. And, of course, when I come in, he sees me. He's like, this is how overreactive I was about it. He was like, normal other things, I'll push through. But I hadn't felt this type of pain before. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my leg? And he's like, sit down. I was like, please don't make me sit down. It's worse. He's like, okay. He said, well, tell me what you did. And I was like, well, I went and got this. He goes, you went and got a motorized skateboard. It's like, yeah. He goes, when was the last time you rode a skateboard? I was like, 25 years ago. He's like, okay. He's like, yeah. He's like, first of all, you look like my son, who's apparently his son was like 35 or something. And he's like, he's a spine surgeon out in Utah. And I went, well, first of all, me and your son, nothing alike. He's like, he went, what's that called when you ski with the, I was like, hella skiing? Because you're doing this motion. He's like, yeah, he went hella skiing. I was like, again, me and your son are not the same. And he goes, with that guy from the Olympics who's got the bright red hair. And I was like, I'm sorry, your son went hella skiing with Shaun White? And he's like, that's the guy. I was like, what part of this story is where me and your son are alike? He's like, well, he hasn't skied. Yeah. He's like, yeah, we're in a different income bracket also. And he said, my son used to ski, hasn't skied in 20 years, decides to go out with this guy and go hella skiing. He goes, he's a spine surgeon, by the way, ends up in a bush, injured for the next whatever age. It's like right when COVID started, so then they all ended up getting COVID. And sorry, I forgot. And thought that was funny. I was like, oh, so you think your son is probably a borderline moron and you think I'm a moron? And he was like, mm-hmm. But the best part was, he said, well, your problem is you haven't done that. You did it for how long? I was like, all day. He went, and then he pointed at my belly and said, and then he looked at my knees. He goes, you see those? I looked at my knees. And I was like, yeah. He goes, pointed back at my belly. He goes, it's not meant to carry that. And I was like, thank you. He was like, just lose some weight. I was like, well, my knee is like in pain. He goes, fine, lay down. I lay down. He like puts my knee up and ratchets it all around. He's like, I went, I guess it just kind of feels weird. It doesn't feel great. And he went, you don't need a knee surgery. He goes, you need to go take Advil and not do that for 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, sorry about that. He was like, I think he literally put me out of the office. Was like, that guy overreacts about pain. But then on the opposite end, I'll go and get a tattoo for 7 hours. So it's I suffer at different things, I suppose.
That's not a lot of pain. That's therapy. Tattoos are therapy.
Yeah. It's funny. I do like that is a weird thing that when I first got a tattoo, I didn't understand like how people was like, man, that's little needles like hurt for a while. But I remember when Wes did the one on my calf, he did it in apparently the spot that like definitely doesn't hurt at all. But then my next tattoo was on the front of my shin, and when that guy went down it, he was like, how we doing? I was like, man, I guess it's fine. Didn't feel great, but it's not terrible. And he was like, okay. And we went through it, and after a couple hours, he's like, bro, how long do you want to sit for this? I was like, I didn't know you didn't do tattoos all at one time. So I was like, I guess till we're done? He was like, yeah, okay, great. It was a 7-hour tattoo. So thought all today. So yeah, when I'm telling that story to the tattoo shop next door, they're like, yeah, people don't just do that on their second tattoo. And I was like, oh. I was like, it hurt, but it wasn't like, but I knew it was going to hurt. Kind of like working out. Like, I know what I'm getting into. Like, if it's pain, kind of like a roller coaster. You go up a roller coaster, you go like, I'm locked in, I can't get out. I'm going to go down really fast. So you just go, okay. Same with working out. I'm like, look, I know I'm not going to feel super great tomorrow, but I will feel better long term. So you just kind of lock in and go, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah, that's funny because Wes has done my tattoos. I work out with Wes and Ben.
Yeah.
I don't care how much pain I am in at the time. I will never let either one of them know, be it a tattoo, be it the workout, because turns out I got a torn UCL for about 7 months. but I fought through it, and I'm not going to complain about it because, as obviously you know Wes, you know Ben.
Yeah.
Don't show weakness to those two. You will never hear the end of it. We're all that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Because I know I can outrun Ben because we know he doesn't do cardio.
Yeah.
Well, then we know if he breaks treadmills, he runs very heavily. So
You very have tried on him.
he's mad at the ground. He's just like
He hates it. What is up with that anger? We should work on that. We need a psychiatrist.
I say that, but I've seen myself run, and I'm like, I look like a wild animal out here trying to run. Like I've ran like 2 5K, but 1 5K I went to run it, and I saw my dad's been a lifelong runner, and he's super fit, like a fit freak. And he goes to run. He's like he looks like a runner. My sister looks basically like a runner. Me, they're like, that guy probably should walk if he can do that. And my brother can run. My brother's a skateboarder, but yeah.
Baby giraffe. I don't run. Big guy should not run. My dad was a runner too. Same thing. I'd ride my bike while he would run.
I tell you, if I saw a big guy like Ben who was able to run, like was a runner and was that size, I'd be like, well, that's got me feared for my fucking life.
What the hell's chasing that guy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're like, oh God.
We did that Savage race. That was awful. We did a Savage race at Mountain.
Now is that like is the Savage race? What's the other one? Like the Spartan race?
Spartan, yeah.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
That's what Nick does next door, the tattoo artist. Yeah.
I was just watching the back the whole time. I was like, you guys,
go ahead,
move at your own pace. I'll catch up on the obstacles. It'll be fine. And near the end, because ours got postponed, there was a lightning warning, and we were a mile and a half from the end.
Yeah, out of 8 miles, we're almost done.
Yeah, and we were sitting. So we sat at my truck for 2 hours, 3 hours to wait to do a mile and a half and like 3 or 4 obstacles, and Jackson was just waiting at the back with me. I was like, dude, go ahead and catch up with Craig and Wes. I am not going to move any faster unless I trip. And if I do, I'm going to be moving downhill
real quick.
Yeah. Go catch up with them.
I think I heard the term, I didn't know there'd be cardio, and I'm not doing cardio 6,000 times.
Solid.
And then we get done, and Ben goes, we could have done this faster. Next time, we're going to have to run more. And all of us just looked at him like, we're going to have to run faster? Okay.
What's this we?
Yeah, what's this we were going to run? Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Yeah.
So now, hey, wait. So Craig, are you a personal trainer now? Is that what he told me?
I am personal trainer, nutritionist.
Cool, yeah. Oh, okay. Dope, man.
Yeah, I got out. The restaurant business was just too much, man. I owned my own restaurant, did all that. Too many hours.
Whew. Yeah. Owning your own restaurant is driving nuts right there, yeah.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I love cooking, man. I mean, I tried to kill Ben, but I love cooking food and coming up with stuff for people. Now, and, I'm that guy, everything happens for a reason. I got out of the restaurant business, and my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. And because I couldn't have taken care of my mom and had a restaurant at the same time. I have way more flexibility, being able to be a personal trainer and do all this stuff. And thankfully, the company I work for was very flexible with that. And so I was able to help my mom and take care of her through a really, literally the worst times in our lives. And I would have had to quit being in the restaurant business altogether because, my mom's way more important than anything else out.
Yeah. How's she doing, by the way?
I love fitness. I mean, my dad was a fitness guy. He got me into it. It's just one of those things, you either love it or you don't. And, I mean, I deal with people that wouldn't work out if they weren't paying me. You either want it or you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, we found that if people, a lot of people, if they pay for it, they tend to be like, okay, we do that with my business. That's one thing about as far as paying for something, you tend to use it, is obviously you want to offer discounts, this type of stuff. But we've always found that even if it doesn't matter what you charge, as long as you charge something, if someone's paid for something, they tend to respect it more and want to, because they feel like, hey, I've given money to this, I should probably use it, type of thing. So it's always good for that. And then, you help them out as much as you can. But do you keep up with them? Like, do you follow up with them, like to push them a little bit? Like, hey, man, have you followed your workout this week? Do you do stuff like that?
I have a lot of different clients. I have some that I see, they will literally only work out with me. So I've got a few people that 3 days a week, they're training with me, otherwise they're not training. I have some that we'll get together on 1 day a week. Here's your plan for the week. Go with it. Others, here's your plan for the month. Here's your training routine for the month. Go with that. We meet every month. Everybody financially is different. I don't judge anyone. I don't care. I just want people to keep doing it. And I'm that guy who uses stupid cliches when I talk to people. I'm like, the easiest day to miss is your first day. Yeah. The hardest day to get back into is your first day. Because you can come up with any excuse to miss your first day. Any excuse in the world, you oversleep, you didn't feel like it, you're hungover, whatever. Yep. Okay. And it's as you guys know, being in this business, you have to read each person individually. My age group ranges from early 30s to my oldest is 93. 93 does not miss a day. She is a go-getter. I love this woman. She is so sweet, and you're the greatest in the world. I will tell her what she's going to do, and one day she looked at me and goes, "Are you shitting me?" And I went, "Well, no, this is what you came to me for this. What do you want to do?" And, you're paying me to do a service. I'm not there to talk to you, see how your life's going, see how your kids are, yada, yada, yada. You're paying me to get you in shape and show you exercises you can do without me and do things to help you with your mobility. You don't want to be in a wheelchair. You don't want to be in a walker. We can sit here and talk about it, or we can do it. I give them the do it part. And I'm trying to give people their money's worth. And you have those that don't care and they're kind of wasting their time. It's their time, not mine. You're paying me for it. You've got me for that hour. I got one guy who will get more done in 30 minutes than people will in an hour. Because he's a go-getter. It's all about that individual, and it's about tapping in. You have to read them, right? I mean, we've all done this. Yeah. You have to understand where they're coming from and what they want. And it's really hard because I'm like, can we stop talking? Can we start lifting? Because you can talk at any time.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have fun training Andrew.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of, we talking or are we lifting?
Yeah, with me, it definitely would. You'd be like, okay, we don't need stories in between set. And I'm like, I got one more. It's pretty funny. But, that's just me trying to get rest time if you got me lifting some donkey-ass weight. So, which is what Ben did last time. I'm like, I guess this is the weight I'll do. He's like, I mean, you're doing pretty good. We could probably add another plate on there. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, assuming like, okay, I guess we're grabbing that 15 over here. And he's like, cool, here's a 45. And I'm like, the fuck is that on the bar for? Are you putting another one on the other side? And he's like, yeah, this is what you can do, right? And I was like, that's a big jump. I mean, I can do it. I don't want to do it necessarily right now. And meanwhile, he's like, cool. He's like behind the bar, like, I'm waiting for you to lift it now. And I'm like, God damn it. One more story. He's like, one more plate. And I'm like, fine. We'll fucking lift the goddamn weight.
Yeah, but it was not just slapping 45s on. It was very progressive.
Yes, it was. We jumped from 135 to 165 to 245. At that point, I thought, does Ben hate my shoulders too? Is that what it is? I was like, he doesn't like you guys. What kind of... He's like, I'm going to warm up with the bar. Okay. Now, I think we can put 45s on each side. I'm like, cool. He's like, all right, now put another 45. And I'm like, that seems, the math is wrong there. But
that is,
it's close.
I worked out with him. I know.
I've got a process, man. I know.
I've got a process.
But then when you push him, he gets a little snippy.
Yeah, you know, I
It's
mean, we
like
did make him push a lot of weight last time, and we made him do it twice. The second time, we didn't even record it, which was probably worse because he got it. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, he'll
Saw the
get it.
video.
He'll
Oh, yeah,
bitch
he saw
about
the video,
it, but He'll
yeah.
get it.
Ah, yeah.
You saw the video. I sent you the video right after Andrew did it. I was like, look at what this guy did. You never reach for the bar.
That
Unless
saved your life.
Exactly.
Basically. Yep.
Hey,
saved.
hey,
Yeah.
Ben. Hey, don't worry, man. Sunday fun day this week. You're gonna
There you
love
go,
it.
man.
Your court. You're gonna hate your court. It's gonna be murdered.
Yeah, I'll make sure to stretch.
Oh, I got a lot of fun stuff lined up, bro.
The
more you
the ones-
complain, the harder I make it. You got to figure that out.
Nice.
Yeah, Andrew. So we do like 10 to 12 exercises because there are probably 6 of us there, Craig.
Yeah, that's about average.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then we'll each rotate through the exercises, 20 to 40 reps or whatever we pick, 10 to 20, depending on the exercise. And then we do that 3 or 4 times, and then we have a finisher of 6 exercises
Okay.
in one rest station. And every exercise you're doing is timed by the person pushing and pulling a sled back. And Craig will have to send you a photo of what the sled is.
Yeah.
Because it is, and how far do we push it?
68 feet.
68 feet. Now, the one time that I'll pat myself on the back for this. The one time I shine in these workouts is the sled.
Yeah.
It's the worst part of the exercise. It's the last thing you do, and you got to push it the 68 feet down, and then we use TRX straps and pull it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I mean, my quads feel like they're going to fall off.
So, yeah.
And so I never want to do the other. I don't want to do any of them. By the end of the workout, I'm usually just wrecked. So, and everyone's like, "Oh, I want to do the tailpipe while Ben's pushing the sled because it,
God.
it's going
I'm
to."
sorry, you say, I want to do the tailpipe while Ben is, I'm just going to clip that here.
Right? Yeah.
So that
Yeah, because literally it takes him 10 seconds down. You're 22 seconds. Whatever Ben is doing. And just my luck, I'm usually on the rest station during that time, and I'm like, "Oh, this is bullshit. I'm getting screwed, bro."
Yeah.
But like our workaround is, and then we have to do that at least twice.
Oh.
Yeah. I pushed for 3 last time. Everyone bitched out. Didn't want to do 3.
Yeah, we all were like, no. I was dry heaving on the way home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just that tough. So I said, okay, look, here, I'll make you all a deal.
What days do y'all do this on?
Sunday
morning.
Okay.
Best
check
Sunday
my
ever.
calendar.
Coming up,
I'll
Andrew.
visit.
Join
I'm
us.
coming up Thursday through Saturday, so that'll work
How about
out
we change
great. Come up and be like, so guys, I gotta go home tomorrow.
Wait,
Flight
you coming
got
up this
changed."
Thursday?
No. We're trying to find a date where I can come up. No, my wife has open houses. No, when I plan a trip though, it'll be for the weekend. We won't fly back until. I can schedule my weekends. I wouldn't have to fly home till Monday anyway. So
Yeah, you
I'll
should
just be
say
in the
Sunday.
airplane. You like just
Yeah,
hurting.
We'll plan something.
Oh yeah, I'll plan to do the whole weekend.
Oh, just let me
that way
know.
too, we can-
Let me know that
Yeah.
weekend. Ben, you and I will
All right.
sit down and go through the fun exercises we've done.
No, the
Dude.
fun ones, nice.
The-
But we got it. It's gonna be a fun weekend because hopefully when I do end up scheduling that weekend, tattoos with Wes. I'm going to persuade him hard about like, hey man, so these gift cards I bought so long ago, still
So,
good.
we were talking last time
Hmm?
about your tennis.
Yeah.
Craig,
This is the tennis
Oh
guy.
yeah.
this is the tennis
Oh.
guy. Craig's a tennis
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. I'm not very good,
Also,
but
No, that's not what Ben was saying. You want to talk that smack.
no, I'm a little good at tennis. pretty good.
Okay.
So
I won my
I'll
first
play.
tournament when I was 6. I retired when I was 28.
What? Well. What do we have here?
Yeah.
We shall dance.
So-
We shall see.
Well, thank God I said I was playing against Wes. Jesus.
Oh,
No,
see,
you gotta put
Wes
this
got a knee injury that weekend.
What?
Yeah, he's gonna call Craig in for him.
Well, let's do it. I'll take the challenge. We'll do it.
Okay.
I have to adjust some of the terms. So I was going to let Wes, if Wes played me, tattoo whatever. Thank God you don't do tattoos.
You can pick his tattoo.
I don't yet. I could. I could learn real quick. It would be real bad. How cool would that be? Have me tattoo you?
God. Like, who did your tattoo? Like, a guy named Craig did my tattoo.
Was he 6?
And then I'm like, man, where's it at? I'm like, bottom of the foot if possible.
This is Sparta.
Probably the most painful spot in the world. Hey, Craig, so where did you play tennis in Ohio?
When I was my first tournament when I was 6, I played in Ohio. I've lived everywhere. Most of it was in Alabama.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then I tried playing competitive tennis because I thought I was too good, and I learned I wasn't that good.
So wait, you try to play on the tour?
ATP.
Okay, yeah, all right. Did you ever get ranked up on there?
No. I mean,
No?
in qualifiers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I never made it into a tournament. My claim to fame is my coach when I was in 7th or 8th grade went to work for Nick Bollettieri in Florida and when I lived in Lime, Ohio, and wanted me to go down there and play as well in Nick Bollettieri's camp where Andre Agassi went because I had that kind of. Listen, I'm not saying I'm Agassi, Sampras. I'm not any of those. I'm just some guy. I have great hair. And Agassi had a toupee most of his term. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good, man. I knew some guys I knew one back in the day who had played. He had played on the tour. I think he cracked the top 100. And it was funny when he came back to play. I went out to hit with him and his brother. His brother was better than he was, actually, but he's also younger. And when I went to hit with him, this is when we were way, way younger. I mean, I would have been maybe 16 or so. The first time I hit with him, I remember telling my dad, I was like, this guy, the guy who came out, I can't remember what the freak his name is. My dad, I just saw my dad to ask him about it, Bert Bowler. There we go. He come walking out at the time to hit, and I was like, he looked like someone who he's probably my size. I was like, that guy doesn't play tennis. Then he came out and started hitting, and I was like, what is this guy? And Dad's like, Bert played on the tour. I was like, what tour? He's like, Pro Tour. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he cracked the top 100. I was like, and I was like, oh, there's a different level to this type of sport. What the hell? And then I played with his younger brother who I went to college and played, but was taller than Bert and knocked the brakes off a ball. I thought the last SmackDown.
I think I was around 300 at my best.
Oh, wow. I taught Smack one time down here. We were playing tennis. This is probably 10 years ago. And they're like, oh, you need to play with a girl named Aurora. And cute girl, cute kid. She was short and blonde. And I ended up calling her Rabbit because the way she's so fast. And even then, I would have been – it was probably right when I was around 37 years of age. And I went to go hit with. I was like, yeah, let's go play. I might have been 35. And so I was in pretty good shape, and I was athletic, and I was like, yeah, I got back to playing tennis and go out here. And I was on the court. They're all like, oh, you're so fast, whatever. Until you play someone who's actually fast. And this little girl came out there, and I was like, oh, hey. And we started warming up. I was like, she can hit a ball. She can punch a ball. This is great. I was like, wow. And so now I started running her all over the court. And then I was like, I don't know that I can get – has she chasing everything down? I'll drop shot her. Got that. And then back when I was like, oh, this might be a problem. But what was even more of a problem is I had a dude do it back when I was a teenager. First time I saw a kick serve bounce over my head.
Yep.
The little girl's like 5'1", and she goes in her first serve. She serves it to me, bounces, and I went, huh. This is going to be a problem. I was like, yeah, ball shouldn't go that high from you. And I was like, I think I think I barely got the first set. And after that, I was like, I might be gassed. And I'm in really good shape at that age. And the second set, I mean, she beat the brakes off of me. It was ridiculous. And I was like, and I think I yelled at one point. I just yelled, I was like, could you just let the drop shot be the winner? Like, just don't get it anymore. And so I was like, we'll play ping pong tonight. And she's like, oh, I love table tennis. I was like, crap, you call it table tennis? She's like, yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ. Coach, this is one day too. He's all grown up now. And I was like, and sure enough, we went and played that night. And no lie, she was one of those, like, I went, okay, we'll be friends, but this is some bullshit. So, yeah.
Wes and I used to play quite a bit. And like early mornings. And one day I had the Sunday before I dropped one of the heavier maces on my toe doing our best Sunday ever workouts and broke my pinky toe.
Ooh.
And I told him that when we were playing. I said, my pinky toe's really messed up, da-da-da. This son of a bitch decided to make me run. And I was always really nice when I played Wes. I was like, look, man, I'm going to hit it at you. Everything's good. When he made me run, I went, oh, you want to play? And I ran his ass off. And I started spinning the hell out of it. And, oh, my God. He was like, all right, I'm sorry, man. My bad. I was like, yeah, let's go easy on the old guy with a broken toe, man. I could change it. I was being cool with you. I could change it up.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
Jesus.
like, when we first met, sorry to get back, when we first met, you probably weighed less than 200 pounds, I think, didn't you?
I was probably right at 205.
Yeah, you should. It's like the pictures. I've got pictures of like one of the kids' birthdays or something, and you can see Craig, and you're like, oh wow, you know, he's a tall guy and everything, but you look at him then and then now. After
I can't wear that shirt anymore,
dude. Yeah, getting in, and you know, like I've put on some weight since then, but yeah, but like a lot of mine, I think I don't know what. I think I just kind of dialed in more, and with the programming that I do for myself, you know, I'll go through stages to be like, all right, this is a maintenance, this is the strength building, this is a size building. And I think as I've done that progressively, I have also just held on to, like, if I'm maintaining, I don't drop weight. You know, I never really, like, do a cut or anything. So at one point in time, I sent a note to Wes. I was like, hey, man, you know, I just can't get under 250 pounds. I think 250, 255 is my new normal. And every other year or so, I've sent him, like, I think that this weight is my new normal. And now he's pushing he's like, you're not far from 300 pounds. If you get to 300 pounds, that would be awesome. Just get to, I'm like, I'm not getting to, I don't want 300 pounds to be normal.
Hey, why would that be awesome? Why would that be awesome, man?
Wes said that he would tattoo "This is Sparta" on the bottom of my foot.
Oh, damn. That's
For
300. Yeah, right.
Nice.
Which, I mean, that would be worth it. And it really wouldn't be that difficult for me to get to 300 pounds. At one point, like before Amy and I went to Alaska, I was at like 288, almost 290. And I was like,
should I go for it?
Yeah.
You're thinking, should I go for it?
I made a deal with myself. I was like, if I'm over 290 by the end of this, I'm just going to go the extra 10 pounds and get it done. But I came back weighing less, and I was let's try to get back down around 270. And now I'm, in between 270, 280.
Yeah. See, my whole thing was not understanding nutrition. I'm 6'4", and when I played tennis, I was 185. I'm burning calories, didn't understand. I ate healthy and all this stuff. But then I got into it and started understanding about I need protein, 4 meals a day. You need 25% of your protein in all 4 of those meals. You also need your carbs, you need your fats, you need all this stuff. And so when you and I met, I was about 205. And in the last little over 2 years, when I really delved into this and decided this is what I wanted to do and started understanding what needed to be done and the clean eating, and Ben, you know, I might like the beer and the bourbon. I do actually. My downfall.
Yeah,
like, I don't like sweets. I don't have a sweet tooth. I don't eat it. I have nothing in my house is unhealthy. If you come over here right now, I don't have chips. I don't have any of that stuff. I eat clean in my house. But once I figured out the program, I've always done the creatine, collagen. Then I understood about the protein and taking that. In the last 2 years, I went from 205 and Ben is my witness. I've put on 25 pounds of muscle. I'm now 235 walking around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell. And yeah, it's just you make that change or you figure it out that, you know, oh, well, if I just eat better or if I, you know, make sure to include protein. And then, like, when you get your macros dialed in, you're like, oh, you mean I can eat 3,000 calories a day, you know, get, you know, 50% of my calories from protein, you know, and just divvy everything up, you can see a big size gain.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, it's too late to start, or, you know, or like the other, like when I tell people that I encourage my kids to lift, they're like, oh, that's really young, right? They're going to break their growth plates. I'm like, no, that's old wives.
It's called exercise, man. Like,
yeah, because the earlier you start training, the stronger the attachment points for your muscles become. You know, your body's like, oh, I need more calcium there.
they weren't worried about growth plates, you know, back before, you know, the olden days. They thought, go work in a mine. You're 8, right? You're good. Like, nobody was like, your growth plates might be. No, back then they were like, yeah, you can smoke cigarettes. It's healthy for you at the age of 10.
It's
Like,
good for you.
Like, yeah, exactly. I was listening to a podcast the other day. I died laughing because they were bringing that type of stuff up. And they were like, remember when they used to promote, they used to give kids cigarettes for asthma. Like, you have asthma? This will strengthen up those lungs. And I died laughing. I was like, oh, my God. Like, that was unfortunately, because I remember some of those times, like when they had like the candy cigarettes and shit. But yeah, it's funny.
I
It's
love
like,
candy cigarettes. Those are so
yeah,
good.
right, yeah. Oh, man, that was hilarious. But yeah, I love when people go like, your kid's already starting to lift. It's like, well, it's called exercise for one. I'd rather them do that than sit around on the sofa and eat potato chips all day.
Playing PlayStation, getting fat, drinking
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
your diet soda with an extra large pizza.
Right.
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah, and then be like,
It's all about knowledge and learning and knowing. And I
Yeah.
deal with it every damn day, as we all do. And it was just me figuring it out because, you know, when I started lifting when I was younger, nutrition wasn't a thing. You just lifted weight. And
Right, yeah.
thank God my mom, the saint of my life, we had a straight 4-course meal at night. You had and she didn't understand. She didn't know the nutritional value, but you had your proteins, your starches, your veggies, and all this stuff
yeah,
every time. And I had a father who loved to run and do all that stuff and be active. The man would work 8, 9, 10-hour day as an engineer and still come home. And we literally every day in the summer, we would go play an hour to 2 hours of tennis every night.
oh wow, yeah, yeah,
And now at my age, I'm like, I'm tired. And yet he still took the time out of his day to come
Yeah.
and play tennis. And that's the last thing I want to. I mean, I have a German Shepherd that kills me, let alone a kid, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the things
Yeah, it's
you
funny,
don't know. And it was learning that stuff that got me. And I was in my 50s when I started this deciding I wanted to get bigger situation.
yeah.
And it works. And people don't understand it. They're like, well, I mean, I deal with it all the time every day. You know, it's too late. I'm just kind of da-da-da-da. It's not too late. Figure it out. Get with someone if you don't know. If you don't want to do the research, get with a professional. Talk about your diet. Talk about your workout, and do it and lose the excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm going to
do
get off my
online
soapbox
training?
now. Sorry.
Do you do online training also, or are you just always in person?
I'm looking to expand into that as well.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people. Like, I'll get messages from friends and stuff. Hey, I want to start working out, and I'll send off emails and stuff. And I'll send them programs, but they're not paying me for it. I'm just giving them a program that I've done, or something that will work for them. And I'll check back in with them, and they'll be like, "Oh no, I've got a lot going on right now." And
I just couldn't make it. That it was too cold outside for me to go 2 blocks to the freaking gym in my apartments.
Right. Yeah.
That could be one of those where you circle back with you make them pay for it, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I should probably use this.
Right.
We were talking about that with that, like with business, but also with like subscription stuff that I was talking about with some of the coworkers and stuff about that. It's like, you ever look at your subscription, like, oh, I need to end the subscription. You're like, oh, well, I might still watch that platform. And I think we were talking about during the meeting too, like when people were like, well, I don't know, like, I don't need a gym membership. What if I don't use it? It's like, well, if you start paying for it, your brain kind of has that guilt thing of like, hey, you're paying for this. You should probably get your ass up and go in there. And even if you just go once a month, we're talking about that Planet Fitness membership's like fucking $10 a month. Like, just go in there and pick up something and move it and then leave. I told one of our friends, was like, hey man, just if you do anything, just drive to the place. You ain't got to go inside. Eventually what'll happen is you'll go inside. It's like a donut shop. If you keep driving and parking in the parking lot of a donut shop, one day you're going to go in there and get a donut. You can't not do it. If you just go to the gym and just go like, fine, I'll just drive by it and go in there and just walk in. I already paid the membership. I'll go, sure. Just walk in, man, and then walk out if you want. But I bet you'll go in there and go, oh, fuck it, I'm here. I'll just use the treadmill. And then after that, you're like, fine, I'll go move some weights. Like, just anything to kind of get you in there to do it. And not to mention, it's like that Netflix subscription you got is $20 fucking a month, if not more than that now. Gym membership's $10. Like, and from there, you want to step up your next level and really, like, once you get into it, then reach out to a personal trainer and be like, hey, now that I've been moving stuff around, I don't know what I'm doing. I need some expert advice to kind of get some stuff done.
Yeah, because like, with a trainer, you'll get like programming specific to you.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, what's going on, but you know enough that you need some guidance, rather than asking a gym bro or someone at the gym, you can reach out to Craig or personal trainer and just be like, oh, this is everything. This is what I want my goals to be, and then you've got a specific program for you.
Yeah.
And I see people doing stuff so wrong so many times. They're not clients of mine. They're just people working out in there. And that's a fine line for me. Do I go up to them and say, hey, look, what you're doing is going to get you hurt. You need to probably do it this way instead. Look, the prime example, women with ponytails doing squats with a bar.
Yeah.
They throw their hair over the bar in a ponytail. And I have talked to many, and it's not about making sure their form's right. You're going to get scalped.
God, yeah.
They don't get it. And they're going down there and doing that. And I'm like, shit, I got to go sit. Here's the deal. I'm not trying to. Your squat's great, but what happens when that bar starts rolling? And I fill them in on it. And I'm like, well, I didn't think about that. And I'm like, yeah. And
you will one day.
So many people doing stuff wrong that, and they're not. There's a line. Where do I go up and go, hey, look, you're not paying me, but that's wrong form. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And because once you get hurt, you're going to stop. Well, unless you're Ben and I, and then you just go through the pain. Andrew, I don't know you well enough. I know Ben well enough. We just fight through the pain and deal with it. It is what it is. Yeah. We know what's wrong. We'll figure it out. But a lot of people, that's in my experience, I'm not saying in totality I'm not doing a Google search on this or anything. What I found is they have one minor setback in pain, you don't see them again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that sometimes. You get that too with people who go in and try to do it by themselves and overtrain right off the bat. I've told that story many times. I had buddies back in the day would work out. They'd be like, oh, yeah, cool. They ain't worked out in a while. They do what I do on the one wheel. They're like, all right, cool. Let me go bench 225. It's like, yo, whoa. Next thing you know, he can't work out for 6 months because he blew his shoulder or something. I have been very cautious about it. Once I started working out again, I was like, let me ease into it and start working. And I'm safer now about my workouts for sure, knowing my limits and not. I mean, I do like to push myself, so I push when I can. And there's other times where I'm like, if this movement doesn't feel right, and if I don't know that I'm doing it right, let me get an alternate movement. Because I am at that age where now I don't like back squats too much. I like goblet squats, front squats, hack squats, but back squats.
What were the squats we were doing, Craig? The somersault?
Somersault squat and the FU squat. I don't know the real name for it, but the somersault squat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love kettlebells, the suitcase squat, whatever. I have 0 clients I train with barbells. I hate because it's just so much can go. Now, one of my trainers is like a powerlifting guy who can train people on that. Cool. I'm not that guy. And my people can't do that. They're not in their 20s able to do that. I have older people. Yeah. They can get hurt. Yeah,
do it the smart way, yeah. Hey, by the way, have you heard about, I was going to bring this up earlier, they're calling it the exercise peptide, and I mentioned it to Ben briefly the other day. It's called Sloop 332, because we had talked before about peptides. I don't know if you take anything, like, by the way, collagen, that collagen supplement you got me taking, that's just collagen, right? I don't think that's a peptide. But, so I was listening to a podcast, and the guy was talking about how he took it. Apparently, you can get this shit on, like, Amazon and shit. But it's SLUPP-332. It's a research chemical that in animals, basically, it mimics it's just an exercise mimic. It activates estrogen-related receptors that increase energy expenditure, fatty acid oxidation, and enhance mitochondrial function. It does say like it's not approved for humans, even though you can buy it because it's not FDA regulated. So like compound pharmacies are selling them. But in research and mouse models, it showed increased exercise endurance and running distance. This is without exercise. This is with taking a damn pill. A decrease in fat and body weight. Improved insulin sensitivity, and I think so. I was reading about that, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Like they're making a exercise pill, and I'm like, "Well, I hope that isn't like becoming a real thing," because I think one of the downsides to that would be I'll just take a pill and I got it. It's like, yeah, but you didn't earn anything. So what happens when you can't take that pill, or you know what I mean?
What happens whenever you go to do the work, like?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it increases like mitochondria and all that, but you still have to physically do that. Yeah. You can't just be like, oh, here's a pill, I'm going to go run a marathon.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that, I don't know. I've used, I talked with Craig over the weekend about BPC 157. That's a peptide, It's an experimental enzyme
that's the only one that when I was running it through a couple of programs like about peptides, that popped up and like had legitimacy use behind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
don't really mess around with peptides. I mean, TRT I use and BPC 157, but aside from my, the supplements that supplement regimen that I use, I don't really know much about other peptides or anything like that.
Yeah. Now, Craig, do you take any supplements like creatine or, other than whey protein and shit? Do you take creatine at all? Or?
Oh, yeah. 10 milligrams a day. I take, obviously, protein. My thing is, I'm not the science guy.
Yeah.
I have gone to Ben when we were talking about BPC 157, and Ben, I love you to death. But I also ask another buddy of mine who's the head of exercise science, runs the training program. I'm not going to say which university, he might kill me, for university in Illinois.
Yeah.
Without his permission, I'm not saying it. And I sent him the information on the BPC 157 as well. He said the same thing Ben did, the same thing my orthopedic did, the same thing on everything. They're like, I see nothing wrong with it. However, there's not enough human, sampling size to figure out what's going on. So I check with these guys on what's going on. And hopefully he can't hear me when I say this. Ben's way smarter than me on that stuff. He knows all that stuff.
Yeah.
I get it. He's got a medical background, way smarter. So he comes, I ask him about stuff, he fills me in, or he gets information about something, we talk about it. But then, not that I don't trust him, I go with the second source. My other guy who's got, and I got another guy who does stuff with testing drugs and everything else, pharmaceuticals and everything else, to find out what's going on, the truth. Because Ben and I will talk about something, and this dude will use a 13-syllable word, and I'm like, bro, I don't even know what that means.
Right, yeah.
So, let's dumb it down for the Craig.
Yeah. I'm running through ChatGPT. I'm like, make this,
Yeah. And so, but we talk about that quite a bit when we're together. If somebody finds something, we bring it up to the other guys and talk about it, and Ben will do the research. He goes into it, delves into it, and he's way freaking smarter than me and will know the answer to it. And so my other friends, don't shake your head, you know you are. And I mean, I'm better at food than you, but you're better at like this chemical stuff. So like peptides, I don't do. I do the creatine. I do enjoy the alcohol. And back early on when creatine came out, I'm saying like 30 years ago, they were saying because it's stored in the liver, alcohol would have an effect on it, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, yeah.
So I stopped taking it. I freaked out. But then as time progressed and research progressed, they're like, oh, no, it's all good. You're going to be fine.
Okay.
And, I took collagen because allegedly it helped out. It did nothing for me personally. It didn't help me at all. So it might help some people. Good for them. I took it at least 6 months. I might have even almost taken a year. And I was like, this is doing nothing. So I'm out on the collagen. Yeah. But if I could take, like creatine, I know works. And the research shows, and it may have been us that were talking about it, Ben, like the first 5 milligrams go to the muscles, the next 5 go to cognitive ability. I can't remember if that was us.
Wes mentioned that.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I went from 5 a day to 10 a day.
Do you do it all at once, or do you split your dosing up?
Oh, no, it's all at once.
Okay. Yeah, with all
I usually
the
mix it with my pre-workout.
Yeah. Like my first shake is, I have pre-workout, creatine, and NAC, and then I'll do a second shake with protein, biotin, creatine, and collagen, and then I do a third shake with protein and just glutathione before bed, because I found when I was doing them all at once and when I was doing them with just a little bit of water, it affected my kidneys, and I was getting kidney stones like crazy. My doctor was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, well, I just do it all like a little shot. You get 4 ounces with 18 powders. They're like, no. Split this up. I'm like, but I don't have time in the day to split these things up. And they're like, yes, you do. Quit being a baby. So now I walk around with several water bottles and keep them in the bathroom so before bed. And
how much water do you guys drink a day? Out of curiosity.
I don't drink enough. I can tell you that right now. Yeah,
I drink like 140 ounces of just water. And then for every 30 minutes of exercise, I do an additional 15 ounces of water. And then I try to get 16 ounces of water with electrolytes after my workout and sauna and stuff in the morning. So
I have zero idea how much water I get in a day.
I track all mine. How much
I drank so much. My doctor told me I'm drinking too much.
Really?
Wow, really? My doctor would love that problem. Yeah.
I have to take electrolytes and like my buddy who does the university thing in Illinois. He makes fun of people who takes multivitamins. He's like, "Oh, you have the most expensive pee out there." I have to do it, and I'm at work at 4:30 a.m. And we did a thing at work. We started tracking our water. I have a 40-ounce water bottle I drink out of. I put down 80 ounces of water before 6 a.m.
Damn.
And I just drink water like a champ. I think it comes from the restaurant business, always running around, and you drink the water when you can. I was darn near 2 gallons of water a day, and it was flushing stuff out and not making things. It was flushing all the vitamins and electrolytes out. So I had to start taking the supplements for that, just because it's just something with me where I drink a ton of water.
Wow.
No.
I mean, you're the same way, Ben. You've been there,
Yeah. Yeah. Is it, what is, not hydrolysis? Yeah. Is it hydrolysis?
See what I'm talking about, Andrew, with the big words?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm like, sure. Just say hydrate. Say water. Is it the water where you overhydrate? Yes. That's
where you overhydrate.
Yeah, they did it, and
we'll dump the salt and everything from the cell in order to get to equilibrium with the rest of your body, and they'll take in water to kind of balance everything. And then your cells can only take in so much water, and then you'll have lysis where they just split, and that can be bad.
I think it's the thing where they, in the military, I feel this was a couple years ago, where they had people who were like either falling over or passing out or something, where they found they were drinking a whole bunch of Gatorade, like and just drinking way too fucking much and overhydrated somehow.
Yeah.
Actually, it may have been a long time ago. Let me look that up, but I'm almost pretty. Let's see here.
I remember hearing about that, actually. It's been a minute, but I know exactly, because I stopped because the sugar content in the Gatorade as well is what was causing that. If I remember
let's
correctly.
See here.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
When did that
so I
happen?
think out of all of us, I mean, Wes, I don't know his exact supplement regimen, but I think of all of us, I take the most.
Oh yeah.
This usually happens during basic training.
Supplements.
Oh yeah, Ben, you take a lot of stuff. I mean, basically, I'm creatine, pre-workout, protein powder, and then just. I don't know what. I just drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was during that's how long ago it was. It was during the Iraq War. They had incidents of soldiers overhydrating to try and make up for they were feeling dehydrated. They took in too much, apparently.
Wow.
That's wild. Yeah. Who knew? Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, yeah, we got everything in here. Y'all covered everything, man.
And usually Andrew will have a whole list of things he wants to discuss, and he's completely off the rails.
I saw the list. I kind of felt bad. I thought we were going off the rail. I tried to reel it in. Sorry.
No, this is good, man. We had one. Actually, I think it's one we started with SIP maybe, and we just started right into it. I did have one. But I had one question that was super funny, which was like, well, not funny, but it was like, dude. We're talking about this at the meeting. It's like guys taking supplements. It's like, do you care what your supplement tastes like? Because the ladies were like, that tastes terrible. And we're like, I mean, it tastes terrible, but I'm still going to drink it and just knock it back. Like, I don't know. And they're like, you're such a man. I'm like, I guess the compliment. I can take my supplement and not worry about it. Like, I accidentally chewed a multivitamin one day and was like, whoops. Like, that's disgusting. And grabbed a water and was like, and just knocked it back. And they were like, why didn't you spit it out? I was like, because then I just got to take another one. So what's it matter? Like,
Andrew, I shoot Jägermeister. You think there's a thing I think is nasty?
Yeah, God.
I don't just drink it, deal with it, move on. I used to have to take castor oil when I was a kid when stuff wasn't going well.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Wow. Can you believe that was a thing? Wow,
yeah,
that's funny.
Chug it. God. I had kidney stones when I was a kid, man. It was castor oil to do whatever. Deal with it.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
exactly. Yeah.
That's the way I am. Like, I'll order whatever, flavor of pre-workout will get to me fastest, and that's pretty much the only thing that I taste. And it could be any flavor. I'm like, ugh, that doesn't taste good. But you just drink it all at once.
Yeah.
And our thing is, like, we've got 2 different types of collagen here at the house because Amy doesn't like the way that my collagen tastes. So she's got a special.
Yes, that is disgusting, but I still take it anyway.
It does taste bad. But, I mean, if you drink it all at once, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. If you put it in a small dose of just enough water, you can really knock it back. And then you can pour more water in and then just drink it. And I'm like, I'm cool. And I'll just drink something else to get the. I usually have to chug it with a protein shake afterwards. Now it tastes like chocolate protein, which I ordered by accident because I would normally order vanilla because I put a bunch of other different shit in it. And I ordered it once by accident on Amazon. I got chocolate, Optimum Nutrition. And now every time I've gone back 3 times and clicked, I swear I'm clicking the vanilla. And then up at my doorstep, I'm like, chocolate again? I'm like, honey, I think you might have married down. I'm not smart. And she just goes, what? Yeah, honey. I'm like, I could not have agreed it so quickly, but that's fine. My wife's the funny one, and she doesn't even mean to be, but she's funny. So yeah.
How much protein
I
do you
could
do
say
for that?
something right there, and Ben knows me. I'm just going to keep that to myself. Ben, I'll tell you about it later when we're not on here. Because it would not be appropriate. No.
Okay.
Save it for Sunday.
There you go. Save it with the podcast over. Yeah.
Do you track your protein, Craig?
Yes.
Do you do more than 1 shake a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm not hitting it with like my fish, I don't eat beef or pork. Andrew, I used to work on a farm and in a meat market. I don't eat beef or pork.
Yeah.
So all my protein,
Makes sense,
if it's meat, it's chicken or fish. And if I'm looking at it it's too late for me right now, but normally around 5-ish, if I'm thinking I'm a little bit low, I'll hit another shake. But during the day, I'm at a facility where they provide us with protein bars, protein shakes, all this stuff. I'm nailing my protein left and right, which is what I need to do.
Yeah. Now, so you worked at you said a meat market?
I did. I used to.
Yeah.
When I worked on a farm by day and a meat market at night, and I saw some stuff, and I'm like, I'm out.
You're like, no, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, the smell and the funny part is I own a barbecue restaurant, and the smell of red meat makes me want to vomit. So I'm the guy.
Really?
I'm the guy with the bandana tied around his face, trimming and preparing the meat. And everybody's like, what are you doing? Just shut up. Just let me go.
Well, they were. Yeah, I remember going to your restaurant and you're just like, ugh. Like, this is going to taste really good.
Yeah.
But
everybody loved the brisket. And they're like, how do you get it tasting so good? I was like, I don't eat it.
I don't eat it yet. Yeah. That's funny. So, wait, so do you think it's okay to still eat some meat? Or is there somewhere we should be getting our meat from that might be better?
Oof. Oh, you're opening a can of worms.
I used to be a butcher back in the day. I did it for a short period. Like I worked in the meat department, then ended up going on to be a butcher, and from there, like especially like ground beef, we used to have this when we was at Food Line. And when we went to Fresh Market, you didn't have any of this, but it was top of the line. But at Food Line, we had what we called Ghost Burger because it was at like the 80-20 stuff, which was like pink, which was gross. Because we called it Ghost Burger because when you would cook it, it smoked so much because it was just fat. It was like ghost around. We just called it Ghost Burger. It was disgusting. And that's one thing that I definitely stopped eating like right away. Even when like I'd be around my buddies like, yo, we're making burgers tonight. I'm like, I'm not eating that shit, man. They're like, we uppity now? I'm like, I know that ground beef and I'm not touching that with your lips. That's disgusting.
They don't get it. It's not the freshest stuff, man. You're grinding up everything that's left over from trimming everything else. Yeah.
When I worked at Fresh Market.
Well, Fresh Market might be different. I don't know every. I shouldn't say that in general, but
no, Fresh Market. I meant like, at Fresh Market, I had to do that's the first time I ever saw the sausage made, and I had to make the sausage and put it in the casings, which is just intestines, and I'm gonna sit in a freezing cooler doing this, as I'm doing it, it's going through. I'm like, and I know what I'm holding in my hand and the casing is just intestine, and I'm putting ground pieces of whatever in this, and we're selling it. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, afterwards, I was like, I don't know. I hadn't eaten bratwurst for a long time. I was like, I'm good on that. No, thank you. I'm cool. I'll skip that. So for a long time, I didn't eat it for a long time until I get far enough away from it. Now I'm like, man, bratwurst kind of sounds good now. But
I was in a place where they would get whole sides of meat in and trim them down. It was a pretty legit. It wasn't your run-of-the-mill grocery store. It comes in as it is. You trimmed it down to what you wanted.
Yeah.
And there was a tumor in a side of beef. A tumor, cancer tumor. I'm like, so what do we? And I'd never seen a cancerous tumor before. I'm like, so what do I do here? Yeah. Cut out the tumor best you can, slice it up and sell it. I was like, ew. But by day I worked on a farm. I used to eat veal parmesan like it was going out of style. Loved it. I was working on this farm and I saw how the little baby calves were kept in their little pens. And I'm like, what's going on over there? And the farmer's like, that's veal. And I went, what? He goes, yeah.
I remember hearing that story when I was a kid, and I was like,
they don't want the meat to toughen up, so it's only kept in a pen big enough where it could stand up to poop and pee and lay back down. That's it.
Yeah.
Never had veal again. Never will I.
Yeah, Ben, you knew that, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That did it for me. And I don't eat intelligent animals. I don't eat octopus. It's a smart animal. My friend's wife got me stuck on that one not too long ago. I was like, damn it, woman. And pigs are just pigs are smart, cows are smart, octopus are smart. Pigs are nasty too, so I'm not trying to get involved with that. Watch Pulp Fiction. He has the greatest line in there ever. It's a good movie.
Oh, I have to find that, yeah. Yeah, that's a good movie. I don't remember.
And just the smell of red meat now, owning my own place, literally would make me nauseous, and I had to wear a bandana over my face so I couldn't smell it.
What about like turkey sausage?
Oh,
the freeze up.
Oh, it's frozen.
It'll come back in a second. There we go.
Turkey sausage, what do you think?
I don't eat it. Anything named sausage, I don't eat it.
Okay.
You don't know what else is in it.
Well, yeah.
You can name it sausage. I sweep up the floor. I don't know, man. I don't mess with it. Turkey bacon, come on, man. It's still, I avoid processed meats.
Right.
And turkey bacon's clearly processed.
Yeah. What about
you're not getting a slab of bacon out of a turkey, bro. I'm just saying it's processed.
So not even like Reuben sandwiches or club sandwiches?
I will do a turkey Reuben.
Okay.
Man, he's still making me hungry now. Damn.
Yeah, I had turkey Reuben at Flanagan's the other night.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, what's the son of Thornton's? What is it? Son of Thurman's. You get their turkey Reuben with a horseradish cheese on there.
Yeah.
Game over.
All right. Nice. I think Amy just said we've got a Son of Thurman somewhere around us.
No, you don't.
Nice. I've looked it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Galena's the closest one to us.
Yeah, we were talking about Galena.
Yeah,
there's nothing out. Okay, we'll have to check it out.
Yeah, let me know. I'll go with you.
Yeah, I will.
I want to look up that Netflix documentary. It's long. We and Sarah watched it when we first started dating. I think they made two of them actually. Let me find it because I bet Craig would have watched it. It's called Food Inc. is what it's called.
Yep.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
We saw that early on, and we did. We stopped. We ate better for a while after that because I was like, I can't. What is happening? It's like, God, I can't eat all that. I have, thanks to Ben, eaten more chicken. Now I'm sure the chicken I'm getting is not the best either because it's when we're down at Costco and we get them because then I can cook it and I can freeze it. Yeah, probably not the best, huh?
If a chicken breast is that size, something's not okay. That's a big ass chicken, dog. I'm just saying.
one that can't stand up. It's just like sitting. It's like I give up.
I've dated women that know me long enough. We'll go to a restaurant and they're like, "You can't sit and look where you can see the kitchen."
Yeah.
But that's my favorite part, and she's like, "No,
no, yeah."
And it's almost best I don't see it because I nitpick over it. Yeah, I've been in the game too long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can understand that. Yeah.
I've eaten with Craig, and he notices things that other people don't want to notice.
I have a problem.
So yes, probably don't want to notice. Yeah.
Everything. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
The health department, man, they beat it into me. I see everything. And man, you're welcome. I normally don't point out everything I see, but some of the stuff I'm like, oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a curse, brother, I promise you.
You know, it's part of it. I know how it goes.
I'll have to reassess where I get my chicken and everything else from.
Yeah. I'm trying to get all the hormones in me from chicken.
Might surprise you guys. I don't eat out a lot.
Yeah, I bet,
Yeah. I know that.
Save more money that way, too. God, we used to DoorDash some shit. Now that hurts your bank account and your belly. So,
dude,
don't do that anymore. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I'll have to reset. I'll go up and see what kind of. I think most of my stuff's just chicken and eggs. And Amy eats a lot of fish because she doesn't eat any meat. She and Craig have that in common.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
I like fish.
And as long as
meat, so
as long as you get wild caught fish, don't get farm raised.
Yeah, don't get farm raised. It's pooping all each other.
Yeah, that's where the mercury levels are so high.
Yeah.
That's
a good point. Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, I think we hit it all, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. 'Cause I'm gonna go home and give my kiddos a kiss goodnight because they're 8:20. Actually, they're probably asleep now. Damn it.
Hey, man, I have really enjoyed this. This is a good time.
Yeah, man, that's been fun, dude. Been fun. I'm gonna come up there and
let me know.
Oh yeah, man. I'll stop the recording here in just a minute, and then we can talk just a little bit more. But hey, man, Ben, when I do line up to come up there for the weekend, I'll give you a heads up. That way we can plan everything. If you don't mind, when I do, see if you can do one of those Sunday workouts where you accidentally hit Craig with a plate in the knee. Make tennis a little easier on me.
You'll play tennis before the workout.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
Hey,
all right, cool. Yeah,
I know where Ben lives. He won't hit me in the knee. I know where he lives.
We'll go there with. We'll. I know y'all got indoor course up there, so we got somewhere we can play. So that'd be fun, man.
I'll charge the cameras for the batteries for the camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lord knows, when I come up there, I'll bring some camera gear too. So yeah, it'll be. That's one thing I have no short of a supply of. I've got all the camera gear you need. So,
sweet. Our goal, Ben, is to get him puking on camera.
Nice. All right, great.
Best Sunday ever. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's
go. Maybe all right, guys. I had fun, man. Be good. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it, dude.
Thanks, Craig.
Hey, really enjoyed it, man. It was great meeting you. Y'all take care.
All right. You too, man.